Hello, I'm Brittany Sweeney here to introduce you to the PBS 39 Artist of the Month for February. He's a 5th grade student from Laurel Springs Elementary in Camden County. I'd like to welcome Miles Simon. Miles, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's great to have you, Miles. And you submitted a piece called Monster Man. It's a sculpture. And so tell us about this sculpture.
Well, it was like something I was like doing when I was bored, like back in the store I'm at right now. And for the reason why I did it was I like Halloween. I could see if I could try to make a 2D drawing into something 3D.
Great. So the drawing came before the sculpture, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. And so, Miles, how did you get into creating art? Where do you get your artistic flair?
So there was like this one like special episode for like a holiday, and I got really inspired and started like scribbling on some paper until I made a character.
Sure, and that's when you knew you really loved art. And so where do you get your inspiration?
From like just like an episode of SpongeBob back when I was like 4 or something.
All right, so the cartoons that you watch. And so, Miles, you also have designed some different sculptures. Tell us about this one here.
So it's based off a character in a game. I don't think I can specify, but I wanted to make a character of it because I thought I could try to make it, and I do quite like it so far.
He's so cute. I love him. And you also have created different forms of art. You also paint. You've also created different costumes. And so how did you get into all of these different art forms and not just sculpture?
Well, basically just it's like Halloween. I just like love the year of fall or all of that stuff of Halloween and aliens and like monsters basically.
Aliens and monsters. That looks like it's your forte. Was that your Halloween costume there?
Yep.
Very cool. Well, you really do some really awesome work. I love the creativity here. Miles, I want to bring someone in who's really proud of all of the things that you've created. Let's bring in your mom. Joining us now is Miles' mom, Meg. Meg, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi.
Meg, when did you realize that your son really had a knack for art?
About 18 months old, he picked up a pencil and started scribbling in a notebook. And he scribbled so much we had to buy multiple notebooks. And yeah, so now I have about 150 notebooks of all his little drawings.
And Meg, I hear that the artistic flair and the creativity runs in the family.
It does. I went to Moore College of Art and Design, and now we have a business in Laurel Springs that's a creative art studio called the Maker's Workshop.
Very cool. And so you and Miles recently worked on a project together that got some really great attention. Tell us about your troll project.
So a famous artist named Thomas Dambo creates these giant trolls all over the world out of scraps and recycle pieces. And I'm a welder that makes pieces out of scrap metal. And I saw it as an opportunity to work with my son, that he could draw the troll and help me pick out the items that we used for the troll. And we actually got chosen to be one of the artists to make a troll. And our troll's in Juliustown Park in Burlington County.
That is so cool. So people can go and take part in this. How long did it take you to create something like this?
It took us about a month.
Wow.
And we also did the installation on our own too. So it was a lot of fun to do a project with Miles.
That is a really cool project. You must be so proud. Well, Meg, let's bring him back in one more time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Back again with Miles Simon, 5th grader from Camden County. Miles, one more question for you. How does it feel to be the PBS 39 Artist of the Month for February?
Well, at first I was like really excited, and now I don't know, it was like fun doing this.
Awesome. Well, it was really fun having you. We love seeing all your creative works of art, and congratulations again to you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Miles. And PBS 39 is always looking for students in grades K through 12 to submit their masterpieces to be one of our featured PBS 39 Artists of the Month. To submit a work of art, just log on to pbs39.org. For PBS 39, I'm Brittany Sweeney, and remember to keep creating.